Hi everyone, it's Rob here from Southampton. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and I just want to do a quick video really to help anyone who wants some advice on how they can build their business. Okay, now we've got to look at what the business consists of. Basically, all we're doing is referring people to the opportunity or referring people to the services or the products. Now, why we are doing this is really to help people save money and also to give people an opportunity to earn money. Okay, that's a concept which is very, very simple. If you look and break it down in this business, it's all very, very simple. Okay, and I mean that in a positive way. All right, you've got to look at it. What is the demand like of our products and services? You know, electric and gas, insurances. You know, mobiles are everything's in place, and then what you've got to look at is what the demand is. So how many people need electric and gas? If we use that as an example, do you see where I'm going? Electric and gas is something every person in the country and in the world need. Unless you've got solar power, you need to have, you need to pay for it. So let's break it down. So first of all, let's look at how I've been sort of getting customers. So there's several ways you can do it. Ultimately, you've got to have a relationship with someone. So what I find is I built up my contact list. Okay, I've got friends, family, and I've got a lot of people that I've just built relationships over the years. Okay, and what that means is it's not talking about my business. It's not talking also about my opportunity. It's also about building relationships. If you get good at building relationships and you got that trust from someone and you really like people, you can do really well in here. Okay, people buy from people they know, like, and trust. Remember that. So if people know, like, and trust you, they're gonna actually want to help you. All right, and that's really what we're doing. All we're asking at the moment, if you think about it, is getting people. This is what I do. Let's say I do it. I can do it from texting. I can do it from Messenger. I can do it from actually speaking to people. So let's look at one of those. And the other two will fall into the same category. You just adapt it to whatever you're doing. So when I've messaged someone on Messenger, for example, I'll have a little conversation with them. Hi, how you doing? How's it going? How's the weather? How's your day going? How's the family? All these kind of things, and they're going to interact. They'll ask you the same thing and things like that. Now, during that conversation, as long as it's a positive one and everything's going okay, then I would say when they ask me, what you've been up to, say, I tell you what, actually, I wonder if you can do me a favour. Okay, I've just joined a company that are looking for information to be fed back to them. Okay, on their energy supply. All right. So what it is, they've asked me to speak to as many people as I can to get some feedback and some quotes. So what it is, I've got a link that I'm sending out to people, and they're just going to do a quick 2-minute quote and just give me the results, and I'm going to feed it back to the company. Now, would you be able to help me out with this one? All right. So what you're doing, you're asking the question. You can add on to it that I'd love your opinion because obviously, I'm trying to get as much information, and if you can show me that, that would really help. So again, I'm asking for help. So if you've got a good relationship with your contact list or your friends and family, then what they're going to generally say is, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, pass the link over. Then you get a link over to them. You arrange a time to speak to them. So don't just leave it with them to come back to you, because when I've done that, people have busy lives. They tend to do all sorts there and they forget about it. So what I do, I arrange a time. I say, right, fantastic. Let me message you the link. When do you think you could do it? It takes about 2 minutes. Now, what I'm trying to get is some accountability of when they can do it. So they might say, oh, I can do it now. Okay, fantastic. So they then will go away and do it. Then you're going to say, right, okay, I'll give you a call, or can you message me the result once you've done it? All right, so I've asked them that I'm going to give them a call. All right, now if they don't message me within about 10 minutes, I'll message them back and ask them if they managed to do it, if they got it all okay. So when they then give me my response and they give the result of what they've done, often you're going to find out that they may be pleasantly surprised by the result. And when I get that, that really helps, because then you say, oh, that's really good. I tell you what, thank you very much for doing that, and I'm going to feed that back to the company there. So you saved £172. Okay, what are you on at the moment? What tariff? Who are you with? So they're the kind of questions that I would ask them. And then I would do two things. Okay, one, I would say, thanks very much for doing that. Do you know anyone else that could do the same thing? I'm just looking for some help to get that quote back to the company because they're really interested in what people's quotes are coming out at. Now, what tends to happen then, they will say, yeah, no problem, I know a couple of people there because it's taken very little time to do. So you say, right, if you could do me a favour, again, asking for some help, to actually, contact 5, 10 people, whatever people you want, and then let me know who they are, and say that I can send them a link over, and then what I'll do, I'll send my link over to them. If you could do that, that really, really would help me. Okay. Now I noticed you got yours for that amount. Okay, that was good. That's my amount. Okay, you've done really well there. That's what I actually saved. If we could get that price for you, would you want to change? All right. So what you're doing now, you're asking them a closing question. Okay, they've got to say yes or no. And don't forget, you are saving them money. Okay, it's not anything mysterious. You are saving them money. The facts are there. Now, all they're going to say to that is yes or no. Now, if it's yes, you say fantastic. You then guide them through what they've got to do. So they then go onto the link, go back to the quote, they press the button online, takes 5 minutes, job done. All right, or they can phone the number, which I think is a free phone number. I did both to find out about it. So it's very, very simple. It's no different than another comparison site. Okay, that's what I'm doing to get my customer base. As simple as that. All right. Now, when I'm speaking to people about the business, okay, my first 11 days, I got 27 people in. Okay, 27. I've never had that ever in that speed of time in my life, in any opportunity I've done. And I'm not saying everyone's going to get, the results. That some will get more, some will get less. Okay, it depends on, the situation. Now, when I speak to someone about the business, I go in a very similar way to the customer. So what I will say is I'll have a conversation with them, messenger, even if I'm speaking to someone on the phone, or I'm texting to them, we're having a little conversation that way. So let's say I'm doing a messenger again. We can do it that way. And this would follow suit with if I'm talking to someone. What I would then do is I would say to them, okay, have a conversation. How you doing? Same thing as before. And then I say, how's your day going? And say, I tell you what, I've been really, really busy with this new thing I've done. So they're going to say, bit of curiosity. Say, oh, what's that? Okay, what do you mean you've been busy? Have you been doing tennis coaching and something like that? I'm a tennis coach by trade, so that's all they may know that I do. Okay, but I say, no, actually, you might be able to help me. The company that I've just been part of, okay, have given me some information which was fantastic. Now, what I want to do is I was shown something, a few days back that really grabbed my attention. Now, what I would like to do is get your opinion on it. Could I really value your opinion? Would you be able to do that for me? And they're either going to say yes or no. All right. Now, if it's yes, then what you do is great. I send them the link to the website, and I say, can you watch a 20-minute video? All right. They say yes or no. If they say yes, you say great. You send it over to them, and then you say, right, okay. Would it be okay if I called you or messaged you in 30 minutes? So you give them 10 minutes leeway, and then you're saying they're going to say yes. If they're going to watch it, they're going to be able to say yes. So what you then do, you follow them up. So once they've looked at that video, very, very powerful. Okay, I got in by it, and loads of people got in by it. They may have a couple of questions, but ultimately that video really does a very, very good job. So when you then follow them up, you then explain a bit more. It's free to join. Okay, we basically refer people to our services. Okay, we give them really, really good deals, and we help people make money. As simple as that. That's all we're doing. So because it's got that free aspect, I found it's been really, really useful. So they can sign up for free. Okay, if they want to know a bit more about it, and I can then go into details, I will do. But ultimately, once they've signed up in the business, you then can obviously get them started on the 10-point plan. Okay, now it's as simple as that. Okay, that's all I do. That's all I've been doing. Now, if they say, oh, yeah, I'll watch that. I can't do it now. Send it over to me, the link, and I'll watch it a bit later. I don't personally want to do that, because if they do that, they might forget. And then I want to get their curiosity. I want to get them as soon as I can. So I'll say to them, fantastic, not a problem, but I need to get the link from a server. Okay, that's what I say to them. Okay, so that's saying I can't send it over now. I need to send it over when they are able to watch it. So that's sense of urgency. So then I say, right, no problem. Are you about this evening? Okay, and I'll talk about a time that we can chat and get some time frames in. And then when I then contact them from the time agreed, I would say, oh, hi Joe, it's Rob, how you doing? And another conversation. And then I say, okay, I've got this link, can you watch it now? So you said you're okay to watch it now. They're going to then hopefully say yes. All right. So you then send that link over, again, same conversation. I said, I'll tell you what, if you can watch it, I really would value your opinion. I'll give you a call back in 30 minutes. Is that okay? So again, you're getting that acceptance from them. And then same thing. They watch it, you then go through it with them. I never, I've only done it to one person, given them because they weren't very well and they wanted it to do it overnight sort of thing. So I said, that's okay, no problem. So, you know, I try not to give out the link unless they can watch it there and then. That is how I've got my success. All right, this is what I've been using. So you can use it, you can adapt it. I would say don't try and copy me word for word. You need to do it in your way, okay? Because you've got different styles that you might communicate with. You've got different friends than I have. But ultimately, the concept and the content of what I'm showing you at the moment is generic. So if you use that and you do it over a period of time, do I get every person in? No. Okay, my percentage is really, really high because I've got a good relationship building skills. I've learned over the years, and people. So that's basically what I do. I hope you got some value from that. And if you need to know any more about it, you know, message or speak to your upline sponsor mentor. Try and speak to your mentor, upline sponsor on a regular basis. I try and speak to mine. You know, we're speaking quite a lot. All right, and we work together really closely. So it's really important that you do that because they're going to help you. So guys, I hope you got some great value from this. I'm looking forward to seeing the results you guys are going to get because you come across an amazing opportunity, and you know it's something that's going to help so many people. So guys, get into action, use this information wisely, and then you know hopefully you'll see some of the results happening for you. All right, have a great day, and I'll speak to you all later.